Hello my fellow creators and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Yvette and I am once again part of the Kendra's Card Challenge design team. Friends, I'm so excited to be back on the design team for KCC 22. Now, we're introducing the newest challenge with a giveaway hop and we are all so excited. Be sure to hop along to meet everyone on the video team. We have some new designers joining the team and a brand new inspiration team of designers who will be sharing on social media. Hop with us on Instagram to meet our inspiration team and get a second chance to win a prize. Now, to watch all the videos in today's hop, I will have a playlist linked in the description box. I'll also be sure to link to Kendra's Card Challenge and to her introduction video for this quarter's challenge. Each of the video designers will be creating a different sketch from this newest challenge. I will be creating sketch number 4. Now, I decided to use this mystery card kit sampler that I got from Kendra, and this is the Little Ladybug mystery card kit sampler. So it includes some pattern papers from the Little Ladybug collection kit, some ephemera, some solid cardstocks that coordinate with it. I think there was some black rhinestones in here as well when I looked. Yeah, they're back here. And then there are some sentiments included. And these, or at least some of them, are from the KCC October 2022 bonus printable. See, there's the rhinestones. So I figured I would use this to make my card today. But when I scanned the QR code, which is how you find out what your kit contains, I realized that I actually have this collection kit, this 12 by 12 collection kit. So after I make my sketch 4 card today, I'm going to go and grab my collection kit and cut more papers to make a full set of 15 cards. So let me show you. I got, let's see, 3 pattern papers here, and they're double-sided. And then also some coordinating cardstock. I usually print each of the sketches at close to A2 card size. So this is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. That way when I'm making my card, I can kind of lay out my pattern papers or my matte layers or what have you and figure out if I've got them laid out the right way. So I always have one of these in my plastic sleeves. Now, I went ahead and brought in a black card base and a white cardstock to mat the inside of my card base. So I have that ready. Then there's some other pieces of pattern paper here, some smaller pieces. Here's one of those sentiments that was from that bonus printable. And then some stickers, another piece of ephemera. Loving this. And I love that I got some little rhinestones. Words are hard this morning, friends. Now, I'm going to go ahead and start cutting up my papers. But while I do that, I wanted to kind of share a little bit about Kendra's Card Challenge, just in case you're not familiar. So Kendra's Card Challenge is a quarterly challenge in which you can make 15 cards using only 6 sheets of 6 by 6 pattern paper. And it gives you the opportunity to win some amazing prizes. So all you have to do to enter is take a photo of the 15 cards you made and then upload it to the InLinkz party. And you can find that when you download the sketch. There's these QR codes on this page, and you just scan each QR code. So this one's for April, this one's for May, and this one's for June, because this challenge runs from April 1st to June 30th. And then you can enter a different set of 15 cards for each month, which I think is great. So that gives you 3 chances to win. Now, also in the sketch, you'll find a list of our prize sponsors. So you can win prizes from one of these many prize sponsors, and they are so generous, I gotta tell you. So generous. I'll be sure to link in the description box all the details for entering the giveaway, like, you know, the official rules and all the fun stuff. Okay, so let me start cutting up my papers here. So I need, let me bring in my sketch. I need 2 pieces of pattern paper A. I'm gonna have 1, 2, 3, 4 different patterns that I need to use. Let me see if these smaller pieces are big enough for any of these pieces. Okay, so let's see, there's one piece that's smaller, it's 2 by 1, so I might use this one. I'm sure I can get a piece from here. All right, and I don't throw away any of my scraps because you never know when they'll come in handy. And then let's see, I'm going to cut 2 of the pieces, which would have been my paper A from this pattern. Okay, that's 1, and that's 2. I could use the back side here. Is this big enough? No. Close but no cigar. Okay, so that's papers A, paper C. What do I want for my paper B? Let me see. I might want this for my paper D, which needs to be 1.5 by 2. Yep, that'll make it. So then I need paper B, and that one, I think I might use the back side of this one. Let's see, is that at 2? That is at 2. All right, let me move my scraps off to the side because I am sure I will use those. And let's get started putting our card together. Now, do I want a matte layer? Now I know this doesn't really call for a matte layer behind these papers, so I think I'm going to stick pretty closely to the sketch today. So I just kind of got to figure out placement of my, although I might need a matte layer because this is black on black. Let me try something. Let me pull the white and see if that'll work. Yeah, that kind of helps to make the papers pop. So then this one will go here. This one will go down here. This one there. And this one, I'll use this one here. And that's what I kind of do when I'm putting my sketches together. I kind of lay everything out before I start to glue anything or adhere anything to my paper. And I think that should work. And then this calls for a circle here, but I'm really liking this ephemera here. It says spread your wings and fly. So I may just use that right there. Yeah, I think I'll do that. Let me move these things off to the side. And I might use this border for the inside matte layer. Let me see what I do there. Okay, so do I want a matte layer behind here? I think I might. Let me grab some of that black cardstock that was here. Then I'm going on top of black. Maybe I'll go with more white. Let's see if I go with more white. Oh yeah, I think that'll work. Okay, so let's measure. This is 2¼ about 2¼ by 2¼ so yeah, that'll work. All right, let me just adhere this on there and then I'll trim around it and we'll go from there. Now friends, in order to enter today's giveaway, you will need to fill out the form, which is attached in the description box below, and you'll need to enter each person's secret passphrase. So each of us will have a secret passphrase, which is answering the question, what is our favorite crafty tool? Now, you might think, oh, crafty tool. Is it a paper trimmer? Is it your glue press? Is it pattern paper? And actually it's our most used, not our favorite, our most used crafty tool. So you might think it's something physical that I have in my stash, but really it's not. I'm finding lately my most used crafty tool. Now I consider it a tool because it does help me in my crafting. So my most used crafty tool as of late is actually the internet. It's using Pinterest or Instagram as my inspiration. So I think that's a crafty tool. I think it helps me. You know, I go when I'm kind of stumped for what to do, what to make. For example, I needed to come up with an idea for making some crafty goodies for Easter for my grandkids. And I didn't want to just do the same thing as most years. So I went, looked on Pinterest, looked on Instagram, and lo and behold, I found an adorable idea and I did it. And actually, it was on YouTube. I found another content creator make something that I thought would be perfect to add to their Easter bags. So, yeah, my most used crafty tool as of late is the internet. All right, let's see here. Now see where all of these are overlapping? That's going to be covered up by this. So I think we're okay there, right? And then I'm going to put some foam tape on here, or some foam squares, just to kind of pop it up a little bit. Add some dimension. Kind of helps to add interest to your cards. And I'm excited to see what everyone else creates, how they use each of the sketches. Because, you know, I just want to remind you, these sketches, any sketches, are really a jumping off point. You can make them your own. Like, you can rotate the sketch. You could, for example, here it called for a circle, but I went with this instead because I had that piece of ephemera and it was pretty close to the right size I needed, and I figured I could use that. And then I don't really need to die cut a circle or find another sentiment. It kind of killed two birds with one stone, if you will. All right, so let me get this laid out here. I don't want to cover up too much of all the papers, so trying to, I'm going to go ahead and attach this to my card base. Now I will be coming back, as I mentioned, later in the month, showing you how I make a full set of cards using the newest challenge. And I'm going to use the collection I have of this one already in my stash. Okay, so I need to trim this white cardstock down to have my matte layer for the inside. Because it is a black card base, I do need to add this. And as I mentioned, I think I'm going to add this sticker that came in the sampler kit. Now, you can get a sampler kit. There's lots of fun bonus things you can get by being a member of Kendra's Patreon. So there's different levels. There's the free level, which will get you the card sketch. There's the bronze level, and that will get you things like a weekly newsletter for inspiration, join a part of the Facebook community, Patreon community chat, access to the current challenge, access to a printer-friendly current PDF. Then there's the silver level, and so the bronze used to be called the supporter level. The silver used to be called official. So the silver level gives you everything in the bronze, plus some monthly bonus printables. You get access to 1 month of archived challenges and one month of archived bonus printables and 1/4 of archived challenges. And then you get 5% off to Kendra's digital shop. Then there's the gold level, which used to be called the all access level. And then there's the gold level has everything in the bronze and the silver, except you'll get 3 months of archived bonus printables and 1 year of archived challenges. Plus, you get bonus prize entries, early access to the challenge, to the newest challenge. You also get monthly live sessions, an annual anniversary sticker, a mini mystery card making kit, and 10% off to the digital shop. Now the platinum level, that was the VIP. You get all of the things I previously mentioned, but you'll get a year of archived bonus printables, all of the archived challenges, a full mystery card making kit or SVG files, and 25% off of her digital shop. You'll also get some voting power in polls that Kendra puts out, a handmade card twice per year, additional entries into the quarterly challenge, an exclusive VIP chat, and an exclusive VIP quarterly live stream. So lots of fun perks, lots of fun benefits for being a member of Kendra's Patreon. All right, friends, I don't want to keep you too long, but look, that's right. Let's look at the sketch. I took it away, but we should look at the sketch. Here it is. I stuck to it pretty closely. I did change up my focal point here. I added a matte layer and I added these 3 rhinestones. So I think it turned out really cute using the goodies from that mystery card kit sampler. Now don't forget to check out the hop, enter for your chance to win a prize, and follow along. See what everybody has created. Not only follow along on the YouTube hop, but head over to Instagram and follow along on that hop for a second chance to win a prize. Thanks for sticking around to the end. I'd be thrilled if you subscribe to my YouTube channel or follow me on any of my other social media platforms. As always, have a beautiful, safe, and creative day. Thanks for watching. Bye.